I'm delivering 63,000 packages and then I quit. Am I gonna miss these boxes? No. I'm Juan Wick, your delivery driver. This isn't a video about how hard my job is. This video is about the things it's been able to do for me and what I'm doing next and what Amazon ultimately means for my career. I started doing Amazon almost 2 years ago. That was the time when I decided that I was gonna get married to my wife. And before that, I was only at a job making $15 an hour as a warehouse receiver. And so with that, I would work 40 hours a week making 15 an hour. Sometimes they could only have me on for 20 or 30 hours a week. And so if I wanted to move out and get married, I could not do that. I applied for 70 jobs, office jobs, entry level, and I didn't get anything. And it took me 5 weeks until I decided I'm just going to apply at Amazon and I'm going to work full time. And that's what I did, and it was the only job that called me back. Talk about low skills, and that's why I'm here. I've done this for 2 years, and I can easily say this is the easiest, hardest job I've ever had. It's my favorite. It's physically grueling, but it's not too bad if you know how to manage your time and your energy. In less than 3 weeks, I'm going to be going to the city. I'm going to be going to the city. And in 3 weeks, I'm going to be going to the city and starting my job that is relevant with the coursework I have done at my local university. And I have to say, Amazon has been the only job I've been able to find as an entry-level worker that actually lets me work for a living. I know a lot of people my age, you only be making $13, $14, $15, $16 an hour. That's not a living wage right there. And so people like to bag on cheap labor like this that I do, but I think this job is the most worth it to me. Almost 23 an hour, and I can guarantee that I'll work 40 hours a week. And so with that workload, I can ensure that I actually have the time to finish school and also to be able to have enough to pay for life. And I love it. This is great. So the point of this video is I didn't just start Amazon. Now I'm saying I quit because it sucks. I delivered 63,000 packages and now I'm quitting because the most important part was the work I was able to put into it, but also what it gave me. And that's where it's at. I'm going to be doing a temporary seasonal office job for what I studied for, and then I'm coming back and then leaving again when I start full time. I think I'm also thankful that I did this, and people might complain like, this job is easy, it's a piece of cake compared to other blue collar jobs. And I agree with you. But man, the bar is so low. If you can just work 40 hours a week at a job like this, then you're probably going to beat 80 to 90% of the people you're working with. And I'm not just saying that to have an ego, to have pride about beating everyone else. During times of recession and when things are hard, you want to be the best of the best so you can just keep your job. So that's crazy in itself. So I would say overall, give yourself the benefit of the doubt. Know that you're smarter than you think you are, because if you think that you need to work a job like this forever because you're not smart enough to start a business or go to school or do something you want to do, then I think you're wrong. I think you have so much more power than you think to do good things and great things, and also just to not just survive but thrive with income for yourself, your family, whoever you want to support. I would say don't limit yourself. If you can work more than 40 hours a week, chances are you're going to beat everyone else. And that's good. And I think more people should do this, and it would help society all around. I mean, if you don't know what you want to do, just do something, man. Just live your life. Have fun. But make sure you sweat along the way. Make sure you bruise your knuckles. Make sure you have scars on yourself, which signifies all the hard work that you've done and the things that you wanted to succeed in. And I say this, and this is just a delivery job. Sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes that's all it takes. Look how chill this is. Look how chill this is. This neighborhood, piece of cake. It is almost 4 p.m. and I'm almost done, you guys. Get paid the same for the whole day. So I'm probably gonna get home at 5. That's 7 hours paid for a 10-hour shift. That's all the time I need. If you can do more, you should. This works because I got other things I'm working on. So we working all day. For 2024, last year, my phone tracked me at 10,000 steps average a day. I only work 4 days a week, so that means I would do 15 to 17,000 steps a day. Then it averaged out the days I would have off. It would be 10,000 steps a day in 2024. When I was a kid, I was chubby my whole childhood. And you could say it wasn't until this job where I was like, okay, I need to take care of my body. And that's what happened. And if you don't think there's enough credibility, take this from a normal Amazon driver who works the most basic job in the whole economy. My next job is a little bit better, but still very basic. So this is your raw perspective. This is why I'm quitting after 63,000 packages, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Make sure to support. I appreciate you guys' support. I appreciate your support for watching these, and I just want to keep it going. I have fun doing this, so thanks so much.